This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. And off we go from East Rutherford. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tracy. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will have a Giants first down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First down.
So this defense, Mike, they get an early chance here to make a statement on this opening drive. Nice job by the offense, continuing to keep the ball on the ground. Continue to let that opening script unfold. We'll see now if the defense is able to make an adjustment.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Giants first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And this takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Giants.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
On the ground, here's Tracy. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd short.
At the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be taken down, so we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's another.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
An incompletion on first down. Here's second and 10. They'll go play action with May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, New England.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Patriots.
Off the play fake, here's May. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
15 more yards.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's in! Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats move out to a 7-3 lead.
Giants 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the play fake, here's Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve on.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's second down.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
May to the air once more. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, here's May. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The tackle made by a gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is May. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he will get into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots extend their advantage to 14-3.
Patriots 14, Giants 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
That is caught. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
3rd and long. Throwing again, Dart. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle by Brian Burns. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Throwing on third down is May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, it's Robinson. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Quick hitting slant there. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and short, and here is May, and that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Bryce Berringer now. He's on for the 2nd time to try to get something inside the 10. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Room up the sideline at the 45. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Open man is Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
2nd and a yard. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants are back within 5.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't think there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The lead is 5 as we're going to start with this first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third and 9. Here's May.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Dart. He finds his receiver, Olszewski. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3 brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw now, May. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
May to throw on 2nd down. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New England.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Crazy. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Tyler Newman on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats will extend this third quarter lead.
21, Giants 9.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Olszewski now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's got his big tight end, Henry, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He keeps it himself. And a nice run. He'll be close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
In motion, it's Robinson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 9-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
a run here with Tracy on second down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Out of the gun, third down, and he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Giants are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Graham Gano now following the field goal. Back to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. Up the sideline to the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Off the play fake, it's May. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A play fake, now Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Caleb Chason. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Dart. That's to Robinson. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
Just a quick read by the linebacker on that running back screen. He beats everybody to the spot and blows this play up for a loss.
So on 4th down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
On 2nd down, Dart. That is caught down the field. It's Johnson, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation, use as much clock as possible, up a couple of scores as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Play fake. Here's May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Giants 12.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. This one taken in by Hyatt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
To throw is Dart on first and 10. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Got the center that time, John Michael Schmitz. Dart gonna throw it again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Second and 11. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.